What's good, y'all? Hey, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm finna go to the gas station early in the morning. Gas station drive, you know how that go. Early morning gas station drive with Visa. I got that damn water noise on. My bad, y'all, but I'm finna go ahead and cut the us in the cop. Shit, we made it to the gas station. We finna go up in there, shit. I'm gonna resume this when I get out of the gas station. All right, y'all, we out of the gas station. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time to turn on some motivation.
With regard to the rich, it is the rich are always thinking of production, affluence, money, wealth, and so on. What do the poor think about all the time? Yes, the poor think about poverty, lack, loss, limitation, your health, how little money they have, and whatever you think about on a continuing basis, you draw into your life and you make into your reality because of this superconscious capability. No matter how big your goals are, no matter how far away they are, if you can hold them in your mind on a continuing basis, you can make them your reality.
Remember, faith is not something you get. Faith is something you already have. But you may be using it in reverse gear by believing in the circumstances and things you do not want, the things you fear. Remember also that faith is guidance only. It is not a power which will bring you what you want, but a power that can guide you to go after what you want and get it.
You have to first ask yourself, am I able to do this? Am I actually able to turn my fantasy into a fact? Now, generally, when a person doesn't know how to do something, they say they can't do it. The truth is they can. You and I are capable of doing anything. We are God's greatest creation. We're spiritual beings. And as spiritual beings, we're able to do anything at all. All things are possible. Our objective is to figure out how, not whether we're able to or not.
Because you always get what you want. And I said, I know I always get what I want, Mom, because what I don't want cannot exist in my mind. And that is a good example of the law of attraction. But most of us, what do? We worry about our lives, and worry blocks the law of attraction because it's keeping your mind focused on what you don't want versus being focused on what you do want. When you worry, you are reinforcing what it is that you don't want. And what you focus on, you will get. And you will attract more of the very things that you want to avoid.
If you do have a problem, the only problem you have is your belief that you are separate from your source. The moment that we took on this idea that we were separate from our source and no longer believed in our own integrity of our own mind, the moment that we took on that, we began to develop something called problems, something called illusions. And I'd like to suggest to you that every problem that we have, the way I see it, is nothing more than a mistake or an illusion. And how do we do something about these mistakes that we have? They are in our minds. You know, it says very clearly in most of the spiritual literature, as a man thinketh, so is he. Emerson, one of the people that we revere, who lived right here in Concord, said that the ancestor to every action is a thought. Once you start to understand that what you think about, your thoughts, is what expands and becomes your life, you start getting real careful about what you think about.
The moment you make a choice to do something differently, and the hardest part about change is not making the same choice as you did the day before, get ready, because it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel unfamiliar. There's going to be some uncertainty and unpredictability, and that's the moment the game is on. So then most people, their body has been conditioned emotionally to be the mind. The body says, wow, I'd rather hang on to my guilt than take a chance in possibility. I'd rather live in fear than trust in the unknown. So once the person feels uncomfortable, the body goes, whoa, wait a second, we're out of the program here, and body starts influencing the mind. So it says, start tomorrow, you'll never change, you don't have the money to do this, you're not good enough, your mother told you were this, your father.
What's good, y'all? We done made it back to the crib. We done made it back to the crib, man. I just want y'all to know that we grateful for everything that we got, man. We grateful for everything we receive, man. And y'all gotta start expressing gratitude, man. Y'all gotta start being grateful for everything that y'all have in this moment, for real, in order for you to receive more. Because how will God reward you with anything if you're not grateful for the things that you have now? Just think about that for real, man. Just think about that for real. But we made it to the crib, though. We made it to the crib. Successful gas station run. I'm in a video like this. Y'all continue to visualize, understand, sense, and achieve y'all goals, and pray to Jesus Christ to solidify that. Hold on, matter of fact, let me turn the camera this way. Y'all don't forget to visualize, understand, sense, and achieve y'all goals, and pray to Jesus Christ to solidify that, because you can't achieve your goals without Jesus Christ being the centerpiece of it. I'm gone. Peace.